have you with us. Well, both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes, it's because the season hasn't worn you down, but you're still getting back into the swing of things, so your conditioning might not be all the way there yet.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. We've got ball. Wiseman is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Anthony. The drive by Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On offense, here are the Lakers. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the wing, right side. Here's Kuminga. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Hart. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. That one falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Stolen by Ball. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Martin, he's checked in for Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Hart. Connaughton, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And quickly subbed in for Ball. Martin misses. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Morant. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. It's Martin on the wing. With some arc. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Quickly against Morant. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Wiseman.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team.
First free throw is good.
Emmanuel Quickly at the line for 2.
Quickly drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls. Showing your feet. Show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
From deep, Morant. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had it.
Give a big round of applause to your Laker.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Steven Adams. Derrick Rose is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Carmelo Anthony, and it's Reed in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
Ball with it, guarded by Morant.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Ball finds Cunningham. Here's Hart. The 3 is up. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Reed. He's covered by Hart. Misses off the left iron. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball passes to Cunningham. Martin a screen. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Quickly comes in for LaMelo Ball.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Connaughton comes in for Kate Cunningham. Quickly finds Connaughton. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Lakers trail. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Connaughton. There's a screen by Kuminga. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches a 3. And Morant clears the board. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And stolen by Connaughton. Here's Kuminga. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kuminga's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
In that game against the Spurs, I bet they've been looking forward to it. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they...
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Lakers. Thanks as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Josh Hart. LaMelo Ball is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Kuminga in at the power forward position. And that one misses.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant with it, picked up by Cunningham. And that one drops for him. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Whoa, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Cunningham passes to Ball. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Martin, he's checked in for Kuminga.
Martin Jr.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Martin against Adams. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Ball no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Out to Rose. Cunningham with some nice D.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
To the inside. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Cunningham.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Morant. And that one's long. The Thunder have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Cunningham. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Morant. Cunningham against Rose. And here's Anthony. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Cunningham, right side. Ball outside. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's the Oklahoma City. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anthony is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Reed in at small forward. That's the Laker 5. Good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Kuminga. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Right side, Kuminga. Back to quickly. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5, 6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jonathan Kuminga.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
On the wing, Connaughton. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. And it's the Lakers ball, trailing by 19. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony, the pass to Morant. Fires for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. Quickly outside. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.